Hi, Geek House Show and Speedy Comics fans. Y'all are the best.
Hello, Geek House Show. I am Hassan Muhammad, and I'm here with Darkseid himself, Mr. Ray Porter. Ray, welcome to the Geek. Marhaban, welcome to the Geek House Show. It's a huge honor to have you here with us.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. I wish we could all be in the same room,
Yeah, me too.
Someday when this is all over, we can all be together.
Yeah, we are invited to Speedy Comics anytime, any day,
I'd love to come see it. I was looking on your website at the shop in City Walk in Dubai.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's one of the fewest comic shops that we have here in the Middle East, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
You people come like really great distances to come to the shop.
Yeah, I am one of them. I live in Kuwait. I travel to Dubai too. But yeah, I am one of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great shop. Yeah. Now, talking about comics and comic fans coming together, you are one of the biggest supporters of the Snyder Cut. Actually, you are, a big part of it. Project Comic Con, and this movement actually, had a lot of fans. Some fans from, all around the world, and some of these fans are from the Middle East.
Yes.
Do you feel that this movement, united, and it's like, brought different backgrounds and culture together?
I think it's wonderful. I mean, the idea that so many people from all over the world, from so many different cultures, from so many different communities, can all come together to share joy in this thing, is so amazing. It's really kind of overwhelming. And I've met some lovely people on Twitter, from all over the world, and it's very exciting. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
And how does it feel to work with Zack Snyder, the man himself?
Zack Snyder is one of the best directors you would ever want to work with. As an actor, he takes such good care of you. He is such a good person. It's a pleasure to work with him under any circumstances. He's wonderful.
Ready? Ready. Okay, let's go.
As a fan, I agree with you. He's a genius director. He's one of my favorite directors of all time on a personal level, Yeah. So yeah. And now, how, you're like, we are fans. We were waiting for the Snyder Cut for a long time, but you are, you were in the movie, So how did you feel when the Snyder Cut was officially announced?
It's been such a roller coaster for me because I was really given the role and I did it and everything, and that was great. And then to, find out when things changed on the movie that Darkseid it was like, oh, okay. And then it started up again. Somebody leaked that I played this role because I didn't say anything, NDA, non-disclosure. But somebody leaked it, and somebody reached out to me on Twitter, and everybody has been so kind and so friendly and so welcoming. And yet I couldn't really, say anything. So I was watching, like many people were, on the day when he announced that it was going to actually happen.
Yeah.
And I got very excited and very happy, and was able to share the happiness with everybody on Twitter. And that was what was the best part of it. And then I also texted Zack and went, okay, can I finally say for real that I played the role? He went, yes. I said, okay. So I finally announced, yes, hi, I played Darkseid in the movie. I'm very excited, obviously.
Yeah, and this is really amazing. You play one of the most iconic characters in the DC universe, not just in the DC universe, but in comics in general. Yeah. How does it feel to play this character?
It's enormous. So many people have so much more knowledge than I do about the history, and I've been educating myself. But there are people with encyclopedic knowledge.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's the first time that we'll see Darkseid live action. And that's kind of a big thing too. Also, to be following in the footsteps of really, really great actors who have played Darkseid before is a great privilege. I'm very, very proud.
did you like base your performance for Darkseid just on the script, or did you like read comics and stuff like that?
I did a bit of research, but mostly I wanted to stay close to whatever was going on in Zack's interpretation of the story and in Zack's telling of the story. And, you know, doing scenes with Kieran Hines and with Peter Guinness, it was really just about playing the scenes as best I could, especially when you get to be in the room with two actors like that. You know, you really want to bring your A game. We had a wonderful time. So it was a lot about, you know, if you think about this, the hugeness of the role, you're probably not going to do as good a job. So it was important for me to just really focus on what was the reality of the scene and what was needed.
The bell's already been rung, and they've heard it. Out in the dark, among the stars. Ding dong, the god is dead.
Now, for my final question, you know, we are all waiting for the Snyder Cut. It's going to be released in 2021. Now, we're going to see Darkseid for the first time in this movie. Do you think that we are going to see a continuation for Darkseid in the future?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I like that. I would like that. I would love to see that, and obviously, I would hope that, you know, that whoever does that will have me along for the ride. I would love to see a continuation of it, and honestly, I personally would love to see a continuation of Zack's story.
Me too, personally. Yeah.
So yes, I really hope so. That would be great. I've not heard anything about it, but you know, hope.
Fingers crossed, you know. Yeah, exactly. Hope. That's what the S stands for, right? So,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you know, before we end this interview, do you have like a final message to Geek House Show and Speedy Comics fans in the Middle East?
Mashkur, shukran. I'm so grateful for all of the kindness and the welcome that I've received from everyone. I look forward to all of us celebrating when the movie comes out, and I hope that we can all celebrate together. And it's a great privilege to be a part of Speedy Comics Con.
Oh, and to that I say hallelujah. Thank you very, thank you very much for your time, Ray. It's a pleasure to have you here, and see you at Speedy Comics Con.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.